Yeah, hi team. So I think we can go and start the session. Meantime, if others are available, they can join the session. Let me know if I'm audible.
Yeah, you are audible.
Yes, you are
Okay,
audible.
thank you. Yeah. So let me just quickly share my screen. So yesterday we have seen that third type of integration pattern, right? Which is the event, right? So what we will do today? Today we will see that okay, we'll create one integration for that one, and then we'll see how that will be working as a development. So as I told, right, like if you have to create that event type of integration, right, the first thing which we will be required is like event, right? So the event should be there, right? So now what is the event, right? Event is nothing but like you can consider this as a starting object only, right? So if you see right here, we will create one event. So in the event, right, what all things we need to create, right? We need to create like what all things will be there here, right? So how we can go and create an event? We can come here and we can go and click into create. So what all things we need to give, right? So here we need to give the name. So we can say beef21 underscore, like we'll say patient only, right? For example, we'll use a video upload only, right? So we can say video upload, right? This is the event we are doing, right? So we are defining the event here. Now, what all this event will contain, right? So that we will go and define right here. So here we need to define the event structure, right? It means like when this event will happen, right? What all information it will contain, right? So all those things we can go and provide here, right? So here either we can go and provide the XML schema or we can go and provide the JSON sample, right? So we'll go and use a JSON sample. So here you can go and create any number of objects, any number of things, right? So this is the sample thing what we have right here. So for example, right, what we'll do, right? We'll create here two things. So one we can say title, title. Then second value will contain creator, like who has done. Then maybe we can put the status also. So this is going to be the status and this is going to be the string value. And like if you need anything more, right, we can go and create one more right here. So like any number of things we can go and create here. It's not necessary that okay, we just have to here only, right? Title, content creator. For example, we can say here date, right? And we can say value, right? So this is what, right? So here we have defined that okay, when this event will be used, right? All these informations we will pass or we will retrieve the information, right? So that we have done here, right? So we can say that okay, this is our content. Now we can go and click into continue. Now if you have to define any header and all, right, we can go and define those headers and we can say create. So what will happen, right? Now we have created our event, right? B21 video uploaded. So if you see, right, as of now, right, this is not used by any of the integration, right? So if you see, right, if you will come here, right, it will not go and show anything right here. So in the structure, right, it will show whatever we have defined, right? So that is structure it will go and define. Custom headers, we have not defined any. Subscriber and publisher, right? So if you see right here, right, we have the subscriber and publisher. So if you say right, this name, you will not able to see anywhere, right? But like behind the scene, as I told, right, this is that publisher and subscriber only, right? So in the generation 3, right, Oracle has rebranded this as an event, right? But behind the scene, right, or that overall functionality is nothing but that pattern only, right? So what we used to have in the generation 2, right? Uh, Publish to OIC and subscribe to OIC. So that only what we have. So whichever integrations will use this as a publisher, right? So those list will come here. Whichever integration will use as a subscriber, right? So that list will come here. So if I will show you something, right? So for example, this one, right? So this one we already have done, right? So if you see, right, if I will come into this one, right? So if you see right here in the subscriber, right, we have two, right? So these two integrations, right, are subscribing this one, right? And if you see the publisher, right? So this is a publisher integration, right? It means this is integration is using this event for the publish, and these two integrations are using this as a subscribe, right? So that is what we will have, right? So now we have created the event, right? So now what we'll do, right? We'll go and create two integrations. One is a publisher integration and one is a subscriber integration, right? So event is created. Now what we do, right? We can come back to the integration. And in this integration, right, what we need to do, right? We need to create a first publisher integration. So publisher integration, right? How we can go and do, right? So we can come here. So publisher integration, right, will be created by using application or schedule, right? So because publisher integration is like which will publish the event, right? So that whichever will publish the event, right? So on based on something it will do, right? So maybe when we do the schedule, right? So that time we can go and publish, or when we do the application, right? So that time we can do, right? So the publisher integration will be created by using these two, right? Then what we do, right? We can come here and we can use that application. We can say B20 underscore OIC underscore publisher. So this is a publisher integration we are creating, right? Now what we do, right? We can go and put this into our package and we can say create, right? So this is our publisher integration. So first we can go and create a template. So we can define here the REST integration, REST trigger. We can say start. We can continue. And here we can say upload, we can write. Or in this one, right, what we do, right, we can say post method, right? And in this post method, right, we can go and configure the request payload and response payload. And here, right, what we can do, right, we can define, right? So whatever the video we upload, right, and title, right? So we can say that, okay, title and that one, right, we will go and pass from here, right? So we can say here, we can say here, video, title, and creator name, right? So these two informations we will pass when we start, right? Now what we do, right, we can say create. So we have created, right? Now what we do, right, we can come back here and we can say continue. So in the response, right, what we do, right, we can just say that confirmation message that, okay, event is published, right? Or we can write here message, right? So here the final message will come. Now we can say continue, continue, and finish. So this is what we will have. We can go and change. We can do the save. And now what we do, right, we can define our business identifier so that, okay, we can get rid of this error. So we can come here and we can say video title and creator name, right? Both we can go and use. We can do the save, right? Now what will happen right here? So we know, right, like from this integration, right, what we will do, right? We will publish that event, right? So if you come to the actions, right, what will happen, right? If you see right here, publish event, right? So we have to go and use this event, right? So with the help of this one, right, whatever the event we have created, right? So that event, right, we will go and use with the help of this one, right? So what we do, right, before that one, right? If you want, right, we can go and put here switch conditions and all that, okay? If the title and creator name will be there, then only we need to publish, right? Or like we'll do that later. First, we can go and add that event right here. So we can say we can add the publish event here, right? So publish event. So once we select that activity, right, publish event, right? What will happen, right? It will come to the choose event page. So either we can go and use the existing one or we can go and create a new event. Suppose while creation, right, if you know that, okay, we need to create it. So you can go and create from here also. So if you say define new event, right? So the same screen will come, right? We can go and create and all those things, right? Or we can come back and we can go and create from the existing, right? So we can go and use, we can see that, okay, what it is, right? So this is the structure and all. So we can say choose this event, right? So this event we are using, you can rename your event name here for the integration purpose if you wanted to rename, or we can say finish. Right? We can go and save. Now what will happen, right? For this event, right? The mapper got created, right? Now what this mapper will contain, right? So this mapper will contain the object, right? So whatever the structure we have defined, right? So that all those informations it will go and accept, right? It won't be into this one. It is in the request wrapper. So see, whatever we have defined, right? So those things will come here, right? So what we do, right? We can come here and we can do the mapping, right? So video title, we can map with the title. Creator name, we can with the creator. And here, right, what we do, right? We status, we can say that, okay, true, right? It got uploaded. So we can write here, true. And then date, right? Validate. What is? Okay, let me just go back and come back again. It looks like something. Not correct. Request wrapper, yeah. So it is there, right? We can go and create here. And here, right, what we do, right? We can put the sysdate. So it shows invalid. So we can go and use a function. So we have the date function, right? So current date we can go and use. Validate. So what this will do, right? This will bring the current date, right? Sysdate. So different we have here. We can go and use any of the things. We can come here and validate, right? So this is what we are doing, right? Now what we do, right? We can come back again. We can go and do the save. And what we do right here, right? Now we can give the message, right? Final message here. Or what we do, right? We can go and create here assign activity, right? And we can create the variable, right? That output. So we can say here variable underscore output, right? So this will contain, and initially, right, this is going to be a null, right? So we can do the save. And here, right, we can go and use that again, assign activity. And whatever the message we wanted to put, right? So here we will go and put that message. So we'll use the variable output. And here we can write video loaded successfully. Save. And now we can go and do the mapping for this one, right? So output, right, where we'll get, right? So the output will be available into this variable output, right? So we can go and do this one and validate. So
Prashant, instead of that, we can directly hard code that value, no?
Yeah, we will hard code. Like, yeah, we can go and hard code, but like after this one, right, I will add that switch conditions and all. So because of that one, right, I'm just doing so that, okay, we don't have to rework. But yes, in case if you wanted to have only one message always, right? So yes, you can go and put here.
Okay.
I hope you got it right. Why we are using this one, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Right, because while testing, right, I will show one scenario. In that one, right, I will pass the content creator name and as a null. So that time, right, we don't want to publish the event, right? So I will add the switch condition. So that time, right, we know, right, directly it's kind of a generic message, right? So when it is not there, right, so that time we will give the different message. So this is our publisher integration created, right? So what this will do, right? So in the publish, right, you can go and write any other logic also, right? Suppose here you have to calculate something, right? You have to read some file, right? You can do any number of activity, but just to publish the event, right, we need this event, right? So this is how we can go and use this one, right? Now we have published this one, right? But on the publish of this one, right, what will happen, right? The subscriber integration will go and start, right? So where is our subscriber integration, right? So now we need to create a second integration. So we can come to the create, and this time, right, we will use this one, right? Because if you see, right, this will start when event is published. It means when the event will be published from this one, right? So this whichever event is using that event, right? So that will go and start, right? So we can come here and we can give the name here OIC underscore subscriber integration 27, right? So this is what we have. We can go and put into our package and create. So if you see right here, the starting point, right? So what is the starting point into this one, right? The starting point is the event, right? So if you said in the app driven, right, our starting point is what, right? It is a trigger. In schedule, what it is a time. In the third one, right, what is the starting point? The starting point is the event, right? So the event will be used, right? So which event we need to use, right? So whatever the event which we use in the publisher, right? Same event we have to use, right? Because then only it will go and use, right? So we can go and use here that, okay, this event we are uploading. So this integration we need to have like when we do this one, right? So we can say this one and we can go and do the choose finish, right? So if you see, right, this will also contain the stop, right? So it means like this is also asynchronous, right? So this will also not wait for the output, right? What will happen, right? This will work and it will, that's okay, right? So how our schedule integration is, right? Same way the event integration is also there, right? Whenever this event will be published, right? So in the schedule, right, what we at a specific time it will be published, right? In this case, right, what will happen on publish of that event, it will work, right? So this also, right, no one will do, right? It will automatically trigger, right? Based on that event will publish, right? So we don't know, right, when it will be done, right? So due to that reason, right, here also we have the stop activity only, right? Because there will be no one on the other side, right, who will go and see that output, right? Or who will wait for that completion, right? So that is what we have, right? So we can come here and we can add the business identifier for this also. So in this one, right, what we have request wrapper, we can go and use a title and we can use the creator and date we can use, right? We can do the save. So business identifier also we have done, right? Now what is the next one, right? What activity you wanted to do from here, right? So we can say, suppose we will send some notification email or something we can do, right? So I can write here notification. So I will just hard code my email address. I'm hard coding, but like you don't have to hard code, right? This one, right? Yesterday we have seen that, okay, we need to use a lookup. So past 10 and 12, CC is not required. From I can say email from subscriber integration 27. Okay, sorry. So this is going to be our subject, not from. From we will write no reply @ gmail.com. And body we can write here. Hi team, video is uploaded by the creator. So we can write here variable so that, okay, we can go and pass creator and then we can just say thanks YC team. Now what we do, right, we can go and add the parameters. So first is our title. And what we do right here, the title will come. We can go and add one more parameter, that is going to be the creator, and we have the creator, right? If you wanted to pass the date, so date also we can go and pass, right? So we can do the save. So we are able to do it. So what we'll do right in this one, right? We'll just do the notification only, right? We'll not do anything else, right? So this is our subscriber integration. Now what we do, right? We can come back and we'll do the testing of this one, right? Now what we do, right? We can go and do the activate this one. So now we want it to run, right? So what we do, right? We need to activate both, right? So we can come here. This is activated, and the publisher also, right? We can go and activate. Refresh. So now both are activated, right? So suppose if I will come to the subscriber, right? If you set in the subscriber, right? We don't have any run button, run details. We don't have anything, right? If you see that, we don't have anything in the schedule, right? At least we have the run, right? Like we can go and run the ad hoc, right? But if you see right in the schedule, in the subscriber, right? We don't have any run button, right? It means we cannot go and run this as an independent, right? So now what we have to do, right? So this is completely dependent on the publisher event, right? So we can come to the publisher and we can say run. So this is the run we will do. Here we can do. So what all things we need to put right here? So creator name we can say Cloudshine, and video type, right? We can say OIC introduction. Right. So for example, this is the video we have uploaded, right? Now what we do, right? We can go and click into run. This is right. What will happen, right? Video uploaded successfully. So from this one, right? We got this one, right? Let us wait for the response here. So if you see right here, what is happening, right? Publish event, right? So when the publish event is happening, right? What we are doing, right? We are publishing the event, right? So it means like we are sending this message, right? So whatever these values we have, right? So all these values, right? We are going to pass, right? If you see, right? Data, right? So this is the data which will go to the subscriber integration, right? Because this was the payload of that one, right? Data. And if you see, right? So ID, right? Publisher ID will be is going to be response, right? That okay. What is that ID, right? We have now. If I will go to the track instances, right? And I will just remove this one. So if you see, right? Two integrations ran, right? So which are these two integrations, right? One is this one, right? OIC publisher, right? So this is the one which we have started. But if you see, right, subscriber integration got also started automatically, right? So how this got started automatically, right? Because of this one, right? So once we started this event, right, what will happen, right? This subscriber also got started, right? So this is how the publish and subscriber will work in hand in hand. So if I will come to the event, right? So whatever these two integrations we have created, right? So those things it will go in the show usage. So if you say right here, it will automatically consider which is the subscriber integration for this event and which is a publisher integration for this one, right? So how it will go and check? So whichever integration is using this event as a publish, right? So that will come into the publisher category, and whichever is using as a subscribe, right? It means for the event start purpose which is using, right? So that it will come here, right? So this is how we can go and use this one, right? Now, okay, can we go and trigger two integrations at a same time, right? So let us see. So what I will do, right? I will come here and I will make a clone, right? And I will write this as a integration number 28, right? So this is the integration 28 I will do, right? And what we do, right? We can go and put this into the clone. So if you see, right, we are sending that email from then our subscriber, right? So we can go and check that also. So if you see it, we got that email, right? So what is the subject, right? Email from subscriber integration, right? So it means we got this one. Hi team, below video is uploaded, right? So if you see, right, we are getting that email from the subscriber integration, right? This is how we can go and write the schedule integration, right? Not sorry, like subscriber integration. Now what we'll do, right? We'll go and like we have created one more integration 28 also, right? So I will just come here and in the notification, right? I will just change the title that okay, this is from the 28th, right? So that okay, we'll know that okay, what is happening, right? We can go and activate this also. We can go and refresh. So first I will come to the event. So if you see now it is showing 3 integrations. And if I will come here, right? See now in the publish, right? 2 integrations that will show 27 and 28, right? Why? Because 2 integrations are working. And how many publisher? This is a publisher, right? So what will happen now, right? When this publisher integration will start, right? What will happen, right? All these subscriber integrations are going to be triggered, right? Let us go and test it out. So we can come to the integration. So we need to run the publisher only because we cannot run the subscriber directly. We can come here and here what we do, right? OIC introduction. We can say OIC event integrations, right? This is what we have. Now what we do, we can go and click into run. So video uploaded successfully. So this got completed, right? So if you see right here, it will go and show that okay, which is a publish event, right? So this is a publish, right? So here it will not go and show you that okay, which all integrations got triggered, right? If we can come here, right, email. So if you see it, we got 2 emails, right? So this we got from the one integration and the second we got from this one, right? So let me just increase the size here. Can I increase? Can no. It will not come in. Yeah, so if you see it, email from integration 7 and email from integration 28, right? So it means both we are getting right here. If you see 27 and 28, right? It means like 2 integrations got triggered, right? Now we can go and see the track instances. So if I will go and remove, right? So earlier, right, what we have, right? Only 2 integrations was there, right? 6 minutes ago, right? This is the previous, right? But now if you see, right, what we have, right? 3 integrations got triggered, right? So if you see, right, this is the one publisher we have started, right? And now if you see, right, 2 are the subscriber integration, right? So whichever integrations will use that as a subscriber, right? So all those integrations will go and trigger, right? So this is how we can go and use. Any question into this one? Any doubt? If not, so what I will do, right? We'll go and create one more scenario. What we have, right? Like that, okay, in case if we pass the null, right? We will test with the null, right? What will happen? For example, right? We can go and run with this also, right? And we can do the run. What will happen, right? This will go and complete, right? We'll see whether it will go and through. So in the publisher, it is not throwing any error, right? We can go to the track instances. We can go and see here. So we are not getting error here also, right? It means all 3 got completed. But what will happen, right? It's kind of a dummy thing, right? If you see it, we'll get the email, blank email we are getting, right? From this also we are getting the blank email, right? So this is not the correct scenario, right here. So what we do, right? We can go and modify our integration. So we can go to the publisher integration. We can deactivate. We can come here and what we do, right? We can go and write here switch condition, right? So that okay, what will happen, right? This event we need to publish only when we have the proper title, right? So we can say switch. And here, right, what we do, we can go and use video title and we can write not equal to. I think null will work or not. Let us see. Save. Now what all we need to write? So this logic, right, we need to put inside this one, right? So we can go cut and paste inside. Cut, paste inside. And this also we can go and cut and paste inside. Right? So this is what we have. Now we can go and add the otherwise condition also. That okay? We can go and add. So in the otherwise condition, right, what we'll do, right? We'll go and use this variable that okay, video is not uploaded, right? So we can go and use a sign activity. We can go and use our variable. We can say video is not uploaded.
So here you have overrided the value in otherwise, right?
Right. Video is not updated. We can say video title and creator name is mandatory. Right? This is the message which will come, right? So now we have not overridden what we have done, right? We have told that okay, because when value will be there, right, it will go into this loop, right? If suppose value is not there, right, then what will happen, right? The output will go into this loop, right? So that okay, we need that output all the time, right? So what we have this one, right? We are having one error. Okay, I think this expression is wrong. Configure. We can check some function. Do we have null function? Not, we don't have. Bring upward, translate, format date. Okay, I don't think we have any direct function. Code set, mathematical, regression, date, conversion, boolean. I think directly we don't have any such function. Maybe either we can go and write our custom function, or for time being, right, what we do, right? Empty function also we don't have.
Can
I
you use
think we can go
Boolean?
and
Boolean, right? Validated
I
list.
think this
true.
we can go and use blank. Let us see. Boolean will be like kind of a true false, right? So our is a string, right? So true false we cannot go and write, right? Let us go and try out with this one. We can go activate this one and refresh. We can go and do the run. So this time, right, we have the empty. We can go and click into run. So if you see, right, video is not uploaded, video title and content creator name, I think ID I written is mandatory. We need to write. So it means like it is working fine, right? So when we have the null right here, right? So what will happen, right? It will go inside the second loop. Will come into this one, right? So what will happen, right? The event will not be published, right? Because we don't want to publish the event, right? Because once we publish the event, right, it will go and do all the activities, right? So when we have the valid value, that time only we wanted to publish the event. Otherwise, we don't want to publish the event, right? So this is how we can go and write here logic. So we can go and write one more logic, video title and the condition we can go and write. So, and in that correct creator name also we can that okay, creator should not be a null. right? So that is what we can go and do, right? So this is what we have here. So this is how like the publisher and subscriber integration will work. Now what we'll do it, we'll go and see one more scenario. So suppose this subscriber integration, right? It is in the configured state, right? What will happen, right? So if you see when you do deactivate, right? What will happen, right? Delete event subscription. It will delete the subscription associated with the integration, right? So what it means, right? Whatever the events we already have triggered, right? So those things are going to be deactivated. So first let us go and do deactivate with this one. And with this also, we'll do the deactivate, right? Now both are into the configured state, right? Now we can go and run the publisher integration again. And here I can put values because we wanted to publish the event. YC intro. So we can say run. So if you see video uploaded successfully, it came here. Now the event got published right here. Now we can go and see whether those events got started or not, right? So if you see, right, only publisher integration came, right? Subscriber integration is not there, right? So it means like if it is not in the active state, right, that will not go and work, right? Only publisher is going to be work, right? Now we can come back again, integration. And now let us go and activate this one. Activate, refresh. So both we have activated. Now what we do, right, we can come back to the publisher and we can go and run. We can go and run. So we are able to run this one. So if I will come here, right? So this is the one which we have ran, and these are the two things which came, right? OIC introduction, right? Now, when we are deactivating, right, the delete button is coming. So earlier we are not having the delete button, but I think in the recent release, right, they put the delete. So let us go and see, right, if we do this one, right, what will happen? So has submitted, it got deactivated and deactivated. Now if we come back to the track instances again, right? I hope like it got deleted, that track instances. OIC introduction, OIC introduction. Okay, so I think we need to see, right, what is that one? I don't think that what I was seeing. So maybe like I will check and let you know what is the meaning of that delete checkbox. Because earlier that feature was not there. So in the recent release only this feature came. So with this one, right, we have completed our the third integration pattern also, like event pattern also. Rest all right, whatever the logic we can go and write in the app driven. Same logic we can go and write in the schedule also. Same logic we can go and write into the event also. So from the development perspective, right, all the codes, whatever we can write into one, right, here also we can go and do. Only the starting point and the way of working, right, it is going to be different in all, right? In app driven, it will start when we start. In schedule, it will start when the time will come. And in the event, right, it will start when that particular event will be published, right? So this is how like all three integration patterns will work. So if anyone has any questions, we can go and take those questions now.
So second scenario, once you activated the events, right? So it will not pick the published one, right?
When we in the case of null, you are asking?
No. Before deactivating, right?
Right.
So you have published one event, right? Again, intro.
Right. So this time, right, we have deactivated this one, right? That's what you're
Yeah.
talking, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and once
So
you reactivate it, because the
right,
publisher was successful, will it not,
right.
once you reactivate it, right?
Yeah.
The published one will not be picked, right?
No, it won't be pick because it's not kind of a queue system, right? That okay, in the
Right.
queue, the event will be there, right?
Yeah.
Like when you do that activity, if something is there, it will go and pick that one. If it is not there, so it will just like fire and forget it is.
Okay. Simply like trigger.
Yes. That's what only the starting point is different in all three. Otherwise, the functionality wise, right, everything is same. Whatever code in between will write, so that is going to be the same.
Yeah.
Any question?
Questions if you have. Okay. So if no question, then I think we can go and wrap up the session today here only. And we'll connect on the Monday next class. So we'll go and start a new topic. And until now, right, we have covered like all the kind of introduction, what are the different things. So I will just request all of you that okay, please start doing the hands-on if you have not started. So that okay, you will come with some questions, you will come with some errors, right? So we can discuss those also, right? Okay. So if no question, then thank you all. We'll connect Monday, same time.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you all.
Prashant. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Prashant.